What is up, YouTube? As you guys know, there's a new Street Fighter 6 is out, and I've been playing a lot on stream at Twitch TV/iDomFGC. So I've been playing a lot of Manon recently, and I wanted to do like a top 10 things that you can improve on with Manon. So I wanted to do like a quick like tips and tricks kind of video. So let's get into it right now. So as you guys can see, I'm in training mode right now. The first thing that is super important with Manon, and you know, it's kind of the most obvious thing, is metal. The medals are super important. So you get medals from doing basically command grabs, or you get medals basically from doing command grabs or hitting the hit grab that I just whipped. For hitting the hit grab, and the more medals you get, the more damage, you know, Manon starts doing from throwing. So she goes up 2300, 2700, and I believe the last one was 3k. Yeah, 3k. So basically finding like any way to sneak in a command grab. My classic one I like to do is crouch jab command grab. Usually works. Or even like drive rush command grab, still pretty good. The second thing that I think is super important when playing Manon. So Manon has a lot of target combos. Manon has a lot of target combos, a lot of unique attacks. But the two important target combos are the medium punch, medium kick, and the heavy punch target combo. So the medium punch, medium kick target combo leaves you +2, the opponent +2 right in their face. So here is an easy way to just sneak in command grab from right there. As soon as you hit this, you can literally just go for command grab or any other mix up. Same with the stand heavy punch target combo. You're +3. The opponent's right there, so you can just always do the heavy command grab, and it helps build up the level in a very simple way, kind of like a pretty basic game plan. The third tip with Manon I feel like is really good is you always want to stand in her sweet spot. I feel like this right here is kind of like Manon's sweet spot. You know, most characters, JP's sweet spot's like way back here with like Guile, and then like Kimberly's sweet spot's like right here, like right in the opponent's face. I feel like Manon's sweet spot's kind of like here. You want to stand at this range, so like Manon's buttons are really good, surprisingly enough. Definitely pretty good for a grappler. So here, like, you can poke with stand heavy punch. Her cross medium punch is really good. Stand medium punch is good. Stand medium kick is pretty good. So she has like a lot of good like neutral pokes to use. And like you can just buffer this into drive rush, into, you know, combo, into hit grab to easily get your metal stock very high, starting from the beginning of the round. The next tip, tip number 4, her anti-air. So Manon's anti-air game is kind of strange. I would say her anti-airs aren't as straightforward as a lot of the characters are. So her basic anti-air is quarter circle forward kick. It's a good anti-air, you know, it gets you damage. You can dash forward and get like another setup after. She also has the OD kicks, I almost called the EX. The OD kicks anti-air, which you can get into a metal level. So that's good if you want to build up your metal. I recommend doing this really early on in the match because building on metal is obviously really important. And her third anti-air, which I don't do too often. So I guess if you're really good at the video game, you can do back heavy punch as soon as I time it. Back heavy punch into that, which gives you a lot of combo opportunities. So you can do back heavy punch, heal into OD heal, into drive rush, into spin, and get a lot of damage like that. Now you kind of have to be insane to do this. I really don't go for this myself, but she does have a lot of unique anti-air combos. Those are kind of she has good anti-air tools. And the obvious one is always crouch heavy punch. That brings her down. The crouch heavy punch target combo, that brings them back in for a mix. So you can kind of just loop it. Say they jump again, even after, you can anti-air again. The other thing that's important with Manon, I would say abuse drive rush. And this is kind of more of like a Street Fighter 6 tip, more so than what you call it, but definitely abuse the drive system. The drive system in this game is insanely strong. So one thing I like to do after command grab, drive rush, crouch, medium punch, you're after this you're plus 10, so if it hits you can link into the stand heavy punch target combo, which I just dropped. Let's try this again. Yeah, so you can kind of loop the command throw pressure kind of like that if they keep getting hit by this. But you can't do it too early or else you'll be really far away like that. And also drive parry, which is going to be very hard for me to show off because I'm not very good at parrying in the first place. So if you get a perfect parry like that, you can easily just get a level up kind of like that. So yeah, use the drive system definitely to get your medals up really fast. The perfect parry is kind of hard to land on. Also, another tip would be think of the long game. I do this a lot, and I feel like people don't really realize it. I'm always thinking of the long game. If there's like a round where, like, hypothetically, I'm at 100% life and my opponent's at like 10% life, okay, I have like 2 medals, and I'm like, okay, I can do kind of something stupid to kind of build up my level system, or like try to get my opponent to, or try to perfect parry something my opponent does to get my level system. It's a good and a bad thing, because I definitely feel like keeping your levels for like the next couple of rounds going up is super important. So if you have a huge life lead, I would say do something to try to get your medal level up really early. Think about like the next 2 rounds or even the next round in general. Another trick I would say, think about the level 1 and level 2 CAs. I know everyone wants to combo into the level 3 la 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 super, but I do feel like the other supers are pretty important too. So this is like the go-to, like, I'm gonna win the game super. But even if you're like cornered here, I would say using the level 1 to get out of the corner is really good. So you can like easily turn the pressure up, because I think the corner is really strong in this game. Or even the level 2 super, always be wary of your opponent's drive meter. So if they have like 1 bar and you can do a combo like this, for example, to burn out your opponent. If I did that right. Can't give him 0.5 meter. Or he gets meter when he's touching it. Okay. And my last tip, I would definitely say, definitely check out the character guys. I actually think Capcom did a pretty good job with all the character guys in the tutorial. I did a lot of Manon's character guys. It definitely teach you how to play the character to like a very surprisingly high level. I definitely think the character guys are definitely developed to get people like diamond and higher a lot more. And the combo trials are useful as well. I mastered kind of like all the Manon trials already. So yeah, so that's kind of my basic kind of like tips and tricks of Manon. I'm still learning the character kind of like I'm learning the character like the rest of you guys, so it's definitely kind of hard. I'm definitely putting in a lot of hours trying to figure out even what's going on with this game, because I definitely think this game's a lot more to think about in terms of like mechanics and stuff compared to like Street Fighter 4 and 5. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, that always helps. And I will see you guys next video. Peace.